Hey look, it's a Scrawlrbox. It's also Wednesday. I tell ya, the universe does not want me to upload this week. I was already behind because last week was crazy, then they were doing road work, being loud on my street, and I couldn't record in time for Tuesday, so I decided schedule change is happening this week instead of next week. We'll upload on Wednesday, and then the road crew disrupted power. Hello and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. Today we're doing the September 2020 Scrawlrbox, the second last legitimate Scrawlrbox you'll be seeing on this channel for the foreseeable future until I decide I'm ready to renew again. Don't worry, I'll still be doing my NoBox Artbox series replicating both Scrawlrbox and other Artbox services. I didn't NoBox Artbox this one yet because at first I thought I couldn't possibly replicate this palette in acrylic markers with the small collection I have, and I did just recently do an Art Snacks box with acrylic markers in it. But Dora over at Weblight Dreams did remind me that she gave me some empty make-your-own markers that I could use. Perhaps I will. I think the Apple Barrel craft acrylics I have would flow well in markers. As per usual with Artbox videos, I'm going to go through what the card says and I'll put unboxing clips back on screen as I get to each item on the card. Once we're through with the card, I'll talk about the piece and give any final thoughts. I'll be giving the RRP prices in Great British Pounds as that's what's on the card, but you can find the converted prices in US dollars and Canadian dollars in the description box down below. You'll also find prices in the wild research and handy value versus subscription cost calculations down there, so don't forget to take a look if you're interested in seeing if this box or service are worth it for you. I love Scrawlrbox. The only reason I'm canceling for a while is because I don't get enough new stuff anymore since I've been subscribed so long and tend to hoard art supplies. I'll still grab individual boxes when I really want something, and I'm gonna keep my coupon code in the description on all my Artbox videos. If you make a purchase or sign up after clicking through to the Scrawlrbox site with my code, we both get £3 worth of points. Before I get on with reading the card, I wanted to mention the changes that are coming up for this channel. I asked everyone this twice last week and only got positive responses, so unless a whole bunch of you tell me it's a horrible idea and that you'll abandon the channel if I do, I'm gonna do it. Art videos will now be Wednesdays and Fridays instead of Tuesdays and Thursdays so that I can move my book and writing content to Mondays and not be back-to-back editing. Unless people revolt over it, suddenly that book and writing content on Mondays is moving here to this channel, and I will no longer upload new content to the Westvale archives. For the rest of October, you're getting art content on the new schedule, and starting Monday, November 2nd, there will be book and writing uploads here on Mondays. I'll be clearly marking the video titles with content type so there's no confusion. If you're only here for art and don't want to listen to me talk about books, that's okay. I'm not expecting my Monday book videos to get lots of views yet anyway. On with the box. September's featured Scrawlrbox artist was SP0, and you can pause where I showed the back of the print or the interview page in the zine to grab his info. This box is all about paint markers, and items 1 and 2 are a collection of Posca markers in different sizes. The first square on the card says Uni Posca Pens 5M. These Posca pens are the perfect tools for all your marker needs. The medium tip of the PC5M is one of the most adaptable in the Posca range. It provides clear, precise line work and beautifully vibrant color, making it extremely popular among artists and designers. They have a water-based pigment ink that is light-fast, water-resistant, and dries permanent on absorbent media such as paper or card. Of course, Posca works on almost any surface, so you can also try them on woods, metals, glass, plastic, textiles, and more. These versatile paint markers provide highly opaque matte color that can be layered, watered down, and used for almost any multimedia project you can think of. RRP is £4.12 each, or £12.36 for the trio. The colors they sent are 66 Coral Pink, P11 Lavender, and P6 Aqua Green. I don't have a lot of paint markers, and what I do have is mostly basic starter set primaries and secondaries, so these pastel shades are a great addition to my little acrylic marker collection. The second square says Uni Posca Pens 3M. These Uni Posca PC3M water-based pigment ink markers are ideal for precision and accuracy in your artwork. As featured in the Posca pen range, these pens will write on virtually any surface whilst ensuring there is no bleed-through on paper. Posca markers are completely opaque, so light colors can easily be layered on top of dark colors, making this white pen perfect for both highlighting and correcting any mistakes. The precision bullet-shaped nib gives their user amazing line control, allowing for intricate and detailed drawing, outlining, hatching, and coloring. RRP is £3.75 each, or $7.50 for the pair, and they sent white and black. You probably noticed me compare the white to my other small white Posca during the unboxing, because Scrawlrbox has previously sent out a white Posca in the 1mm size, and I wanted to see how different the overall barrel size looked. By the way, PSA, do not use the word bullet in the comments to describe nib shapes unless you replace a letter. It's one of the trigger words that makes YouTube just completely hide your comment. I'll get a notification that you commented, but it'll be nowhere to be found, not even in spam. Every time I say that, somebody tries, but seriously, it's a problem on my videos where I did nib replacement experiments on alcohol markers. It has been tested. Just take my word for it and don't use that word if you want your comments seen. To go with the paint markers, Scrawlrbox also sent a fine liner, a pencil, and some marker paper. First, on the flip side of the menu card is the Faber-Castell Eco Pigment Liner 0.6. This popular and reliable Eco Pigment Fiber Tip pen from Faber-Castell is suitable for writing, drawing, and sketching. Thanks to its special pigment ink, it is ideal for use on drawing paper and transparent paper. The pigment ink is waterproof and light-fast, and the pen features an ergonomic grip zone, making for comfortable use. RRP is £3.35. I love Faber-Castell products, and I do have and use their usual Pitt Artist Pens range of pigment liners, but I've never tried the Eco liners. It's also cool to have a 0.6mm nib, since that's not a common size in fine liners. Next up, Staedtler Mars Lumicraft Black 2B. This pencil is made for artists and designers. It has a high percentage of carbon in the lead, so this pencil delivers deep, rich black. With a matte finish, this pencil is great for sketching, expressive marks, and hatching. It also has a super bonded lead, which lends to a more break-resistant pencil. RRP is £1.71. Okay, cool, it's a dark pencil. Doesn't erase well. I don't think it's made with erasing in mind, but that's not a great feature when it's the only pencil you're supposed to use. When are we getting the Staedtler Mars Ergosoft sketching pencil they weren't able to send in a recent box? I bet this is the box that was supposed to get the Faber-Castell pencil they sent instead, and it's the same brand they're waiting on? Last but not least, the Gecko Freestyle Pad A5 10 sheets. This Gecko Freestyle notebook, made especially for this box, contains unique hybrid paper combining bleed-proof marker paper and Bristol board. The perfect blend for marker pens and endorsed by Posca for use with Posca paint markers. Estimated RRP is £2.49. You know, somehow I never thought of using paint markers on marker paper. I have lots in all types for my alcohol markers. This feels exactly like Strathmore's heavyweight marker paper, which is a great alternative to Expressit blending card. It's thick, smooth, and heavy like cardstock or heavy Bristol, but it has been coated like thinner marker papers. And unlike Expressit blending card, this and the Strathmore papers don't have that weird blue cast on them. Love it. Will consider this brand if I come across it in the future. The challenge prompt is character creation, and I'm using my Norwegian troll dolls as inspiration to create a colorful mountain troll right out of Scandinavian folklore. Isn't he cute? If he looks like a treasure troll that's seen a few things, that's because these guys are what the treasure trolls were based on, and the pastel color palette helps with the association. Traditionally, Norwegian mountain trolls are actually huge. They're wrinkly and ugly and scary looking. They play nasty tricks on people wandering in the woods at night, and they turn to stone if they're caught in the sunlight. When I was a kid doing folk dancing with the heritage group my grandparents belonged to, one of my favorite group dances was called the Troll Dance, and I was usually the leader. 6 dancers hold hands in a circle and creep around to the right and then to the left while the music does sneaky, spooky walking rhythm. Then the strings come in and get hectic. The first time the music gets hectic, you turn the circle inside out without dropping hands, which is so much fun to do and looks so cool. This is because folklore tells us one of the nasty tricks trolls do to scare people is literally turn inside out. The other times the music goes hectic, 3 members of the circle freeze in place in a line representing trolls caught in sunlight and turn to stone, and the other 3 weave in and out between them representing kids playing in the forest, not realizing what they're running past. We behaved ourselves when we actually performed, but in practices, all the frozen trolls made goofy movements and mocked the running kids anytime there was no one directly in front of us. It was great fun. Anyway, I'll be back on Friday with another video, and next week will once again be Wednesday and Friday art. Then the week after that, we'll introduce Monday book uploads. Remember, art is not being replaced or reduced on this channel, I'm just also adding book videos. I'm also really in a time crunch with some book review and blogging commitments, and I'll need to make a new channel trailer and all that, so expect at least 2 of the next 3 art uploads to be Pokemon Card Challenge series, because I don't have to prep beforehand, and I record the audio live, so it's a lot less work. If you're looking for more to watch, I've got some suggestions on the left side of the screen now. The schedule here is book and writing content on Mondays, art on Wednesdays and Fridays. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and live life creatively, whatever that means to you. Bye guys!